Hi everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be all about Louis Vuitton Damier Azure. I only have 3 Azure bags, or items I should say, and I've had all of them for enough time that I think it's a good thing to show you what these look like after having them for a while and after using them for a while. Because I know a lot of people are afraid of Azure. They're afraid that it's going to get color transfer or it's going to get dirty, and I'm here to tell you that that's not really what's going to happen. So I have 3 pieces. I have my Neo Noir, and this is in the color Bluette, the trim, and this was a limited edition in 2019. And then I have an Azure Pochette Accessoire, and then I have my Azure key case, or clay key pouch. They all mean the same thing. And this I've had since 2021. And I've been using it almost every day since then. I know I've at least used this permanently since 2022. I've never taken my keys out of here except for 1 or 2 times. I have a Coach key holder that I've used once in a while. So let me start off with the piece that I've had the longest, and that's this Pochette Accessoire. So I wear this really often. And again, I've had this since 2017. So here's what it looks like at the top. Here is what it looks like front, back, bottom, sides. There's no color transfer anywhere. There is a little bit of wear in the corner here, and very minor bit over here, a little minor bit over here, and a little bit here. So really it's mostly on the piping, and that's something that you're really not going to be able to help when you have a bag like this and you're wearing it, and it's going to rub against your body, guys. I mean, this bag, any bag, is going to rub against your clothing, and eventually, because this is kind of printed in the canvas, it's going to do that. There's nothing that you're going to do to be able to stop that other than cover the corners or not wear the bag. But in 7 years' time, I don't think that that's a lot of wear. Now, I don't have too many things that have heavy color saturation that bleed color that I've worn this bag with. Something that's dark colored like this t-shirt. I think this is a James Percy t-shirt. No, this one's Target. I do have one that's a higher end brand, and they're virtually the same, to be perfectly honest, as far as the color, the cut, you know, the way it feels, everything. But anyway, this doesn't have color that's going to rub off. It's not over dyed. So when you wear it with a light colored bag, you're not really going to get the color on it. Where you need to be careful with the Azure bags is rubbing them against new denim, rubbing them against something that's black that hasn't been washed, or any kind of a bright color that hasn't been washed. Usually when you wash a bright color after maybe the first, second, or third washing, if there's any over dye, it should come out in those washes. Better clothes especially aren't going to bleed continuously once you've washed them a few times. So I would really recommend, with an Azure bag, don't wear this for the first time with something that would have the potential to put color on the bag. And then after that, guys, you're kind of free to go. So this is the short strap that came with the bag. And you can see the patina here is a little bit darker, and that's because I switch out the short strap sometimes for this crossbody strap from M-Craft, which is a little bit closer to the color on the tab. When I bought this, I did buy this from eBay. It was barely touched, and I paid slightly below retail, and you know the last selling price for these was somewhere around $1,200. So the pochette accessoire, if you have one of these new models with the pocket in it, I mean, this really did turn out to be an investment bag of all the bags that Louis Vuitton has, because the price went up 3 times, just about. So anyway, even the inside, I mean, I did have a little bit of a rogue lip liner, and there's a couple spots of lipstick that I need to get out, but even the inside has stayed really clean. So moving along to my next most used piece, that is going to be the Neo Noir. And let me show you the difference in the color. There really isn't any. So you could see, yes, the color does yellow slightly over time, but it's not anything that's severe. It's not anything noticeable. So since I've gotten this in 2019, this is going to be its 5th summer, and this is my most worn summer bag. And again, I don't see any place where there is color transfer. And even though the back of this bag does rub against your body, you could see that there's nothing here, no marks, no nothing. But where you're going to start to see some wear and a little bit of dirt, you know, let's face it, anything that you wear outside is going to wind up with some dirt on it. A little bit here on this corner, that little tiny spot. A little bit over here, which I can clean with a water wipe, and I do that every so often. But I don't like to continuously wipe, because I don't want to damage the canvas. So I could wipe that out, but generally the piping looks really, really good. The bottom of the bag looks really good. And the blue inside the bag also still very, very bright. And I just have a few things in here right now. I see my supermarket receipt. So there's really nothing in here now, but you could see that's what the inside looks like. I haven't had any kind of problems with the glazing. I haven't had any peeling on the leather. And believe it or not, the gold coloring on the clips, the strap clips and the bag D-rings is still gold. I haven't seen any silvering. But again, I haven't had any issues with color transfer. I haven't had any issues with what you would consider to be excessive wear. So the next item that I have, which I use every day, all day, multiple times a day when I have to go in and out of my house, is the key pouch. Pochette clay, whatever you want to call it. So here's what the tab looks like. It still looks really, really good. I mean, considering how long I've had it, it looks very good. And here is what the canvas looks like. Here's the corners. Now, keep in mind, this goes in and out of every bag that I have, including bags that have colored linings, like my Alma BB, which has an orange lining. Several bags that have raw leather interiors, like the Portland Leather Good bags. It's been in and out of my Her bag, which is black canvas. The Louis Vuitton bags, which they just have that brown lining, but I haven't seen any color transfer here. The only thing that's really kind of, I guess you could say, worn or chipped, there's like a little white line. See that there? And I've seen that happen, you know, where part of the canvas just kind of seems like it chips off, the print chips off. But this is what it looks like, and for everyday wear, it's been really hard wearing. So you can see there's wear in the corners, which, let's face it, guys, these things are not made of steel. And I don't drag these across the pavement or do anything out of the ordinary. This is just normal wear and tear for an item that you're constantly putting in and taking out of your bag. It's going to touch things, and when it touches things, this is what's going to happen. But for everyday use, I don't think that this is at all excessive. So my experience with Azure has been very, very good. And since this is summer, and I know a lot of people see items that they like, and the Azure is getting harder and harder to find, I really would recommend just go for it. Don't be afraid. Don't feel like it's going to disintegrate, or it's not going to hold up, because my things definitely have held up. And again, these two bags are my most worn summer bags. So if they could withstand years of use without getting major damage on them, I don't think you have to worry about getting one and being afraid to use it. So if you have any questions, please leave questions down in the comments. And guys, that's it for today. I will see you in my next video. I'm not sure what's coming up on Saturday, but I might have an unboxing. So stick around and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified when I upload. Generally, I upload on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So stay with me, and I will see you soon. Bye.